After living here in this country for 18 years and moving to this village, I've been here 7 years next in this village. I'm only just starting to learn about the history around here and what's to be found and looked at. And so I brought my metal detector and shovel today, and I've just found out about a particular place which I'm going to show you in a minute. But before I do that, going back to the world's best metal detectorist competition, I'd like to thank the judges who's put in a lot of hard work. And we've just got two new judges, one for Norway, another one for Denmark, and I'd like to give them a round of applause for doing the work that they've done. One of them is Martin Wood, who's the judge for UK. Another one is Neil Arthur Colson, who's the judge in Australia. Another one is Lewis Defoe, I think that's how you say it, or it could be Defio, in the USA. Another one is Liz Digging Canuck, I don't know her last name, in Canada. And the two judges that's just come in to join us, one from Denmark, his name is Heinrich, and another one is Bjorn in Norway. I don't know the last names, or if I did I can't pronounce them. Anyway, I just want to thank you, give you a round of applause for all the hard work you've done. Let's keep it going, buddies. So anyway, so coming back, like I said, around here I've just found a place. I've never detected it before, I'm going to do it now. But there was during 1944 around here a defensive network of bunkers, and I've just discovered one of them and I'm going to show it you now. I'm going to detect around it. I suspect that it's been done. I probably won't find anything, but it's always good. And like I'm saying, in this metal detecting competition, history does not have to be 2,000 years old to be appreciated. This is Second World War history. So let's go and I'll show you this bunker, quite well hidden. I had to remember where it was. I didn't mark it, but I've got to know where it is now. Let's go and take a look. So here we go. Let's go in this way, and there you can see it. This is part of the defensive network that was around here in World War II, and it was the Russians that came in this way. So in this bunker there would have been a machine gun sticking out that hole there, and this is the entrance, and there would have been 2 or 3 or 4 defending this little bit. You can see how thick that concrete is. It's all of 18 inches, if not more, maybe 20, and steps down. So I guess we should start and have a look down here, because if anything there might be a few bullet casings, if nothing more. This is where the machine gun would have been sticking out here, this little gap there. Let me pull back, you can see better now. And the entrance, I don't know whether they would have slept in here. Surely not. Maybe there was only 2, maybe they did. But you can see that the little plinth there and another plinth there. I don't know what that would have been for. Ammo, I guess, or maybe the bunks was on there, I do not know. But it's still intact, still pretty much in good condition. Can't see any signs of electrical stuff. I don't know, I'm sure they would have had a radio down here. Okay, so ten. There's a signal, 13. 12 to 15. I can't film, detect and dig. So let me dig this. See if we've got anything there. Look, you can see the shape of it, look, it comes to a point. So that's a bullet head from World War II, so about 80 years old or getting on that way. So some semblance of history from this little place. So let's carry on, see what else we can find. The signal was popping up to 30 and I got that. It's looking a bit green. I don't know whether that's a bullet tip, but it's certainly that shape, but it's bent, look. And at the bottom it's certainly not the size of a bullet. that's for short. So, but there were other signals in there. I'm going to carry on. I'm just going to pop this up there with the other one and see what we'll come up with. Okay, that signal has moved, and I've turned. I'm on the other side of it because the light's coming in from the stairwell there, and I can't remember where it is now. There. Well, it's feeling like another chunk of lead. Anyway, I'll put it up there with the others. In this short space, I'm getting some signals. Who knows? And I've only done half square metre, so there could well be something else in here. Let's carry on. So I've done the inside and came up with them 3 pieces. Nothing much, but maybe remnants of what the German soldiers left in here in 1944. I mean, you can just imagine and see in your mind's eye the German soldiers in the uniform running out here when they were getting bombed, or maybe running in here. So let's try outside. There's nothing much here. Let's try outside. If not, we're going to go somewhere else. There are more bunkers around here, but I think they're quite a ways up, and I'm not going to do that today. So let's see how we get on outside, where the light will be better for filming anyway. I've just found this at the top of the stairs, and again it's heavy. Don't know what it is. Probably part of a bullet, I don't know. I'm not so sure. It's even looking a bit greenish. But right on the very top step, there is a 15 signal. That's a bullet tip. Definitely from this bunker. Maybe the bunker's just there behind me. Maybe the soldier come out, just have a wander around, and just decided to let loose with his machine gun, his rifle or whatever. And that's, I would have no doubt, a World War II bullet. I've just found this piece. Give me a cracking signal. I've come down, you can see I'm in like a bit of a ravine, and it's stepped down, and that bunker's up there about 50 metres. And you can see this is like a channel runoff. I don't know if it ever gets flooded or not. I suspect it does. And it started raining and thundering. So I'm going to make my way out, which is behind me, and see where I come out, and maybe have to give up for the day now. So I made it home, and this is what it's like. Look, I don't know if you can see it dripping from the end of this awning, but you can certainly hear it, I guess. It's throwing it down at the moment. But that's good for the garden, no complaining, but it put an end to my day. This is the best find I've had all day. It's a brown bottle, look, so maybe poison was in it or something. I don't know. It's complete with a cap on, but there's nothing in it. It's totally empty. I've been on this field 2 hours about, and found absolutely nothing. And this is where I've had some stunning Roman stuff. It's just been ploughed over, look, and nothing. But I've only done a small section. Right, stonking signal that was, up to 34. There's some writing on that. I don't know what it is. Don't know how old it is. I just know it's modern or modernist. There's some marks there, look. Might be World War II. I better hang on to it and have a look. There's the serial number, something there. I'll hang on to that. Alright, best signal I've had all day, and it's out. Turn it on. Oh! Oh! Ho, ho! Ho, ho! Look at that! Oh! Is that Roman? Is it Roman? Look at that! Look at that! Maybe it's not, maybe it's medieval. That looks more medieval to me. I don't know, I've got to check that out. Whoa, what a stunning fine bronze. Beautiful ring. Beautiful, stunning ring. Best find I've had for ages. Right fellas, we're back, and there it is. It just about fits on my pinky. It might go on the next finger with a bit of a push. It gets a bit tight at the knuckle, but I think if I push it would go over. I think it's medieval, but soon find out. I'll ask a couple of fellas. Back to you in a bit. Right, this is the day after that German bunker hunt, and I've been going about an hour. I'm on a field that's really well done, and I believe that this is part of a fibula brooch. It's bronze, and I've just been chatting with the farmer. He's been here, said it's no problem if I'm on here, so that's good to know. So there's the first find, bit of a fibula brooch. This is my best find so far on this field. Well, you can see the shape, like a heart shape, a bit like a heart shape, but it's not, and it's concaved on that side. It's made of bronze, and I've got no idea what it is. No idea at all. If anybody knows, please let me know. It might be a mountain on a leather jacket or something. It could be Roman, because I'm on the Roman field, but I just don't know. Hello fellas, so I've had a clean up. Excuse the wind, and excuse my wife talking in the background. But this is what I've got. This is over a 3-day period. Not much, but interesting nevertheless. Whatever this is, looks like a mount of some description, and it looks old because it's not really uniform. It's all off centre, which tells me it might be handmade. I'm sure that's handmade, so it could be very old. Might even be Roman. What this is, I do not know. There's nothing on it after I've cleaned it up, nothing that reveals what it might be. But here we have a Roman coin, and look there, I've just discovered there was a hole in it, so that was around somebody's neck at some time. But that is definitely a Roman coin. There's the head, and there's the hole. I've only just seen that. Then I've got a 1 Kreutzer there, 1800 1 Kreutzer, and a 1 Pfennig, or 1 Heller. I'm not sure what it is, but that's it. That's everything. If there's anything free, I'll do some detecting.